All right, bro. What brings you into that? Big chop?
Yeah.
It's time.
Time.
It's time.
It's time.
Let's see what's under this. Nice. When was your last cut?
Probably like February.
February?
March.
Cool if I put this over here?
Yeah.
Cool. So you want to go down to the waves?
Yeah. I want it as dark as possible.
Dark as possible. With the drop fade?
Yes.
Okay. C cup still?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And no beard. Kind of like a goatee, but I don't want the sides. I just want the.
You want it disconnected?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And keep the mustache?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's do it. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. I completely forgot that I even had this video. I was just scrolling through my camera roll and I was like, wow, I completely forgot to post this one. I think this video has a great message in it. Stay all the way to the end to see his full reaction. He kind of gave his perspective on why he wanted to change, and I think it's good. It's a good perspective. And I'm also definitely becoming just like the lock transformation guy. A lot of people come to me from all over the city, all over the country to cut their locks off, which I love. These are definitely my favorite haircuts to do as of right now. Just because it's like a complete 180. You know, you go from having locks to then having curls or waves, you know what I'm saying? So it's fun. It's a fun transformation. So the thing with his head shape is some people have like different lumps in their head shape. So the different lumps in the head shape will cause the hair to cut at a different length sometimes. And also near his C cup, he has like a patchy area where it's very light, it's very thin, it's not as dense. So we'll just have to work our way around this. So you can kind of see that I'm gonna keep the area near his C cups as dark as possible. Because he really wanted them. Like, I tried to convince him not to get them, but you know, and all the C cups are just like the C when we shape it up. Some people call it, you know, the Chicago C's. What else do people call it? I just call it like arches or C cups, honestly. So after I washed it, laid it all down, I'm gonna shape everything up. Now, again, the C cup area was very tricky. His hairline too, it wasn't super full, but you know, he's not like receding or anything like that. But you see right here, kind of the patch that's missing from his C cup. So I do my usual, start in the middle. But with this hairline, it's really important you make it sharp without the enhancement before. Because this is how it's gonna look when in 3 days, right? A lot of people think the enhancement comes off immediately. It can if you just wipe it off with like, I think it's typically waterproof. So we're gonna add the pencil a little bit. I don't know what was up with my enhancements. It wasn't spraying as dark as I wanted it to, but this video was, this was from a minute ago. I think like July or August.
Looking good. I ain't had a low cut since like 2016. Yep.
It's long, it's just laid down.
But yeah, look good. Definitely. That's what I needed.
If you want to say anything to the camera.
Yeah, basically, I just felt like it was time to let go. Like, cause I went to the high school I went to. You couldn't have like hair over a certain length. So I always told myself like when I graduated, the only time I was gonna cut it is when I wanted to cut it. So it was like that's like a good and bad thing, but it's like that started to hurt like with jobs and like the perception of what people of dreads have. So it's like I don't know, at a point it kind of felt like I started to become like what they started to think like what people with dreads have. So then and then everybody started getting dreads, so I was like
Yeah, it
I
became a
just
trend. Like everybody.
yeah. So it was time to let go, and I just feel like I got too attached to them. Like I think as humans, we get too attached to like to hair, money,
You start
clothes.
idolizing them.
Yeah. So then it just became like the dreads just became like another character for me, and it's not a character I didn't want to be anymore or I needed to be. So it was like I just felt like it was time for a change, and a lot of people are afraid of change. And for a while, I kept telling myself I wouldn't cut it just because I got too attached. I kept making excuses as why I wouldn't cut it, but it's really that I just didn't want to cut it because I said I wasn't going to cut it. But like I said, I got too attached to it, and sometimes when you're too attached to things, then the best thing to do is break it off or to let it go. So I'm like, and one day I might grow it back if it's for me, but right now it's just not for me. Now I'm feeling the cut for sure, but yeah, change was needed for sure, and
Yeah,
hopefully.
we start idolizing our hair.
Yeah.
I used to have long hair. I just like obsessing over it. It was just
Yeah.
like, I chopped it. I'm like,
Retwist every 3 weeks, and it just became too much for me. Like overall, like at first I liked it and I enjoyed it, and then after a while I'm like, I used to joke around with my mom. Like I don't know if you're familiar with the Bible, like same thing with hair.
absolutely,
So I used to tell her it gave me my strength, and she used to laugh and say it didn't. And she's like, "What is it really doing for you?" And she asked me like why I kept it, and I really didn't have an answer. So then that's when like day by day, month by month, I started to like detach from it and not really enjoy it. That's what I told you. Like I clip one every couple days, and it got to a point like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna hopefully it's new beginnings. Let go of the energy that I had with. Some people don't believe in that, like the energy, but that's real. It can. Some people have different beliefs in it, but I kind of do believe like a part of you do have. You can hold like negative or harness negative feelings or sometimes. So I just feel like I just want to to let go. Hopefully somebody might be feeling the way I was feeling and just needed that extra push, and hopefully this is it. So I'm definitely feeling the cut though.
looks good. So this is the before. This is how my client came in. And this is the after. A nice modest transformation, nothing too crazy. It's your boy 4 and I'm out. Peace.
Underneath the hair, there's more length.
I kind of just start right where the waves are. I see maybe like the line up, under your shoulder, like literally hovering right here.
First thing you see,